Things got heated on the Wolf Blitzer CNN show last night when he asked Speaker Nancy Pelosi why she hasn't accepted you-know-who's $1.8 trillion stimulus offer. Take a look.
Even the members of your own caucus, Madam Speaker, want to accept this deal, $1.8 trillion.
What I say to you is, I don't know why you're always an apologist, and many of your colleagues apologists for the Republican position.
What's wrong with $1.8 trillion?
Well, you know what? Do you have any idea what the difference is between the spending that they have in their bill and that we have in our bill?
Is that what this is all about, not allow the president to take credit if there's a deal?
With all due respect, and you know we've known each other a long time, you really don't know what you're talking about.
These are incredibly difficult times right now, and we'll leave it on that note. Thank you so much for joining us.
We'll leave it on the vote that you are not right on this, Wolf.
Well, so, I think, I'm just going to tell you, I think she was a little ticked because they spent months trying to get the Republicans to come to the table and talk about this. And now he's asking her why she's dragging her feet. And I think she just wasn't having it. But what did you think of the exchange, Joy?
Well, she's been she had a deal on the table on May 15th. And we all know that the reason we're all in this position is because Trump has completely bungled this pandemic. This is why people are in the condition and the positions that we're in. And Wolf, I love Wolf. Who doesn't love Wolf? We all love Wolf, but he was out of line. He doesn't know what's going on behind closed doors. He's not in on the deal. See if you're in front of the camera, darling. My engineer is trying to fix
happening at your house,
Steve,
girl?
Your arm is right in front of the camera.
I didn't know if it was a bug or a fly.
God, it was just moving. I was like, wow, it's right there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Is this the Halloween special?
Yes.
I mean, Trump is saying, let's give people $1,200.
Right.
Right. He's saying, let's give people $1,200. That's nothing. In 2 weeks, we'll be back. They'll be back in the same position that they're in. The Democrats have a real long-term deal going on. And we all know we're going to be in this for another year. We all know that. Where's the money for a year? That's the question. And so Trump, so Wolfie, calm down and let Nancy do her job.
I found the exchange very frustrating because right now we live in a time where we can't question an idea. If you question an idea, you are immediately excused as an apologist for everything the other side stands for. And CNN, by the way, they are not apologists for Trump if you've watched them, so that didn't make much sense. But I think she isn't answering the question. We know that the administration and the president has not handled this. But right now, any stimulus coverage is better than nothing. And if we don't understand, if Wolf Blitzer doesn't understand the intricacies of what she's talking about, take the interview to explain some of that to the voters and the citizens as well, rather than getting snarky and dismissing it, because he was asking tough questions, and a good idea should be able to withstand question and challenge, and she did not prove to handle that very well.
So what do you think, Sonny? Was it satisfactory to you, or did you see where she was coming from? What did you think of it?
Yeah, I did understand where she was coming from, and like Joy, I've worked with Wolf, and I adore him. There are key differences between what the Republicans and Mnuchin are offering and what the House is offering, and I agree with Joy that they, Trump said before, I'm not negotiating until after the election. And then when he realized that was going to backfire on him, now all of a sudden he's coming to the table. And you have to understand, Sarah, that, the Republicans are coming up with something different. Trump is coming up with something different. Mnuchin is coming up with something different. And the Democrats are coming up with something different. And that is something that is very difficult for Pelosi to explain to Wolf in a soundbite for the American people to digest and understand during a short interview. And I think the biggest difference is this $1,200 check. We know that really did not help enough people the last time. What they really need to do, I think, is probably increase the unemployment benefit to at least $600 extra every week. And that perhaps can build some wealth because we have so many people that are unemployed. And the Republicans are not offering that in this bill. They want that check with Donald Trump's signature on it. And that is a very quick fix. That is a Band-Aid. And that is not going to help the American people. And so there, you know, $1.8 trillion sounds in theory like a lot of money. That is putting a Band-Aid on the problem. And I think Nancy Pelosi is right in making a stand and saying that won't cut it. That doesn't work.
And also, you know, as we have done over the last year, you know, we're going to keep saying, listen, people have come to the table. They have come with ideas that have been rebuffed. And now suddenly everybody says, well, no, this is what we have to do. And frankly, I want her to say, listen, I just want to get the people their money. This is their money. This isn't our money. It doesn't belong to the country. This is their money. This is their tax money. Give us our money, but give us our money in a way that gets us up off our knees so we don't have to come back every couple of months. That would be nice.